Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lukeness Monster. Today we do have our review of the Star Wars The Black Series Wandering Jedi Obi-Wan Kenobi figure from, of course, the brand new Disney Plus show Obi-Wan Kenobi. This figure is not supposed to release until the beginning of 2023, but I actually found it in stores at a comic shop and I decided to pick them up early. So yeah, really excited about this. Excited to get the reviews out. This figure, taking a close look at the box, looks awesome. Like I said, it is part of the Obi-Wan Kenobi line, and it has that brand new, like, I want to say sky blue kind of color. For the box art, it is the Wandering Jedi outfit, and we do have this amazing Kenobi concept art here, looking awesome. I love how that looks. Flipping it over to the back, we do have another image here, but you can pause and read the bio if you would like. It is number 1 in the Kenobi line. Looking great, so, yeah, let's just go ahead and, get this guy out of the box, see what he looks like. Real quick though, before we do get into the review, if you are new to the channel, we are actually doing a giveaway at 7,000 subscribers. We're giving away this Mando build-up pack. You do actually have to be subscribed to the channel though to enter, so make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And then once we get 7K, I'll release a 7K giveaway video. All you have to do is comment on that 7K video to enter. So make sure you're subbed, and let's go ahead and get into this review. Taking a look at this figure out of the box, I gotta say, I am really impressed with how this figure came out. I will definitely get into most of the details in the review, but like first impressions are pretty good. Like I'm thoroughly impressed with this figure. It is a brand new mold head to toe, and honestly, I'm really digging it. I cannot wait to get into a few of the details. So yeah, later in the video we will get into all the accessories, articulation, and some comparisons. This figure also did come with Lola. Interesting character to put with him. Like, you don't really ever see Lola and Obi-Wan interact a ton in the show. Like, I don't know, it's just an interesting accessory. So maybe we'll see that in the finale. But Lola has, is basically a figure of her own. We'll definitely have to talk about her as well. But yeah, we're going to start with Obi-Wan, so let's go ahead, get him off of the spinny stand, and take a closer look. So, taking a close look at this figure, I'm going to try to leave the cloak on for this entire video. It does come off if you do want it to come off, but I think most people are going to leave the cloak on and display with the cloak, so that is how I'm going to go over articulation and all that stuff with the cloak on, just because, that's how most people are going to be using it, and I do prefer the cloaked look. First off though, brand new chest piece. It does look like that he has an entire shirtless chest molded underneath, and then this chest shirt is an overlay. You can tell because it's hollow, it's squishy. You can tell it's an overlay, which is really cool. I like that. It gives a nice layer to the figure that you don't normally get. Most of the time it's molded in and not layered on like that, and so you don't get that extra feel, and I really like how that turned out. You can put his belt on the figure. I really love that. Or his lightsaber on the belt. My apologies. You can't do that. I love that because that's how he keeps his lightsaber half the show. He keeps it hidden and concealed behind the cloak, and I love that. Biggest problem I'm having right now is just getting the hood to look right. When it's down, it's kind of in the way. You gotta kind of bend it out of the way, which is fine. Not a big deal, but whenever you put it up, obviously it can look good at some angles, but at some other angles they're just kind of big and poofy. Like I said, it's definitely going to take some work and time finessing it to get it nice and perfect, but overall I'm really loving this. Taking a close look at the face of the figure, this is awesome. This is a brand new face mold, and this is by far my favorite Obi-Wan face. It looks like an older Ewan McGregor. It looks like what Obi-Wan would look like 10 years after A New Hope, and it looks awesome. I'm really digging how that looks. It definitely looks like an older Obi-Wan. Going over some articulation, they did actually manage to put butterfly joints in his shoulders, so that is good. It helps him get some nice dynamic poses, but he does have a ball at the top of the neck and the bottom right there, so you can get a nice range of motion. Like I said, I'm going to try to leave the cloak on when I do articulation because that's how most people are going to do it. But to be honest, this cloak does not hinder articulation. He can T-pose if you want him to with the cloak on. It's not getting in the way. He can also get a nice 90 degrees on the elbows. Like I said, the cloak is not getting in the way. That impresses me because with all the other cloaked figures I have, it heavily gets in the way. He does have a lot of swivel here. I believe he's on a ball at the waist here as well. Pretty good. He can kick up, not as far. I do believe. Oh, his lightsaber just fell off. But this bottom of the shirt piece just gets in the way of his legs kicking out. But he can basically do the splits. Pretty cool. And then he does have a lot of knee motion as well. And then he does have rockers at the ankles as well. Really solid articulation, like really good for this figure, and it's all pinless. It looks incredible, like really, really good looking figure. And if you didn't notice as well, you can put his gun in the holster. Pretty cool. The figure also does come with Lola, Leia's droid. Interesting figure. It's very, very tiny. It does come with this stand, or it comes with, let me focus on her, it does come with her little legs as well. Very, very tiny legs. There is a little ball socket at the bottom of the droid, if I don't poke it over, at the bottom of the droid, and you can pop off the stand and pop on the legs if you would like. I think I prefer the stand. I just like her hovering a lot better. It looks better in my opinion. She does have these, you see, it's hard to show off without it falling. She does have these little flaps here, and they are like in with ball joints, but they don't move too much. Pretty cool looking. She does have a peg in the front though for her saw attachment, which just kind of goes in very, very delicately. Just gotta kind of find the hole and poke it in. But yeah, she does have her saw attachment. Pretty cool. Nice accessory for her. Yeah, I just don't know what to do with this though, because I don't really want Obi-Wan to be holding her. If they had a Leia figure, that'd be great to go with her, but you know, I don't know, it's kind of like a weird accessory to go with her. And also taking a close look at the lightsaber looks awesome, and it is a removable blade. And this one, I don't know what this one is different compared to the other lightsabers, but like taking this one in and out of the blade is nice and smooth. It's not like it's easy. I don't know how else to say it, because all the other lightsabers in the past from the Black Series have been hard. It's difficult. You feel like you're gonna break it. This one is just smooth and easy. It feels nice to do it, and like I'm not gonna break it. The weathering and detail on the hilt are also just incredible. Love how that looks. You know, pretty awesome lightsaber mold. Probably one of the best when it comes to, you know, overall quality. I really like how this turned out. First up, for comparisons, we do have Obi-Wan next to the rest of the Kenobi figures. At least the Kenobi figures in Wave 33. So I'll definitely have reviews on these ones out as well. So, you know, check around on the channel. I'll pin it in the card right now. If they are out at the time of you watching this. But yeah, this entire wave is awesome. I love the Kenobi figures. All of these figures are like top tier incredible. So yeah, really love how these came out, and they look great together. I cannot wait just to pose these, have them fighting. Like, it's gonna be awesome, and I think they all look great together. And you know, I had to get them into a Kenobi Vader duel. I cannot wait for another duel. Hopefully episode 6 we'll see, but yeah, this looks incredible. Definitely need to get a Kenobi display started for sure, because this looks awesome. Next up for comparisons, we do have him next to Episode 2 Obi-Wan on the left and Episode 3 Obi-Wan on the right. To be honest, looking awesome. I love all of these outfits, but articulation-wise and sculpt-wise, I gotta give it to new Kenobi, which sounds weird. I hate saying Kenobi. It's also just like saying Book of Boba Fett. Like, it just sounds weird. But yeah, Kenobi is awesome. I wouldn't be surprised if we get Kenobi on this body later in the Black Series in the Kenobi line, just because he does wear his Jedi tunics. I just knocked him over. He does wear his Jedi tunics in a few episodes of the show, so hopefully we'll see that too. But next up, for anybody wondering, here he is next to Clone Wars Kenobi, and we do have Commander Cody on this side as well. I'm really hoping we see Commander Cody in the Kenobi show. I just feel like Cody's was a big part of Kenobi's time in the Clone Wars, but I think since they're kind of saving Cody for the Bad Batch, so I don't see him showing up, but it would be pretty cool. And last up for comparisons, just to get a little bit more Clone Trooper love, we do have the 212th from the Walgreens exclusive, the 2022 version on the left, and then the original 212th on the right, looking good. You know, if you don't have any Obi-Wan, this one is a great start, and you know, you want some 212th to go by him. This honestly works pretty well with it. So yeah, really excited about this figure. It looks really awesome. Actually, I lied. We have one more comparison. We do have Old Man Ben Kenobi on the right, and then we have Episode 2 Anakin on the left. I figured since Episode 2 Anakin showed up in the latest episode of Kenobi, I figured I'd show him with the comparisons. But yeah, this figure is incredible, so let's go ahead and get my final thoughts. So yeah, overall, I'm absolutely in love with this Obi-Wan Kenobi figure. It 100% gets a 10 out of 10 in my book. Articulation is great, paint apps are awesome, soft goods are updated and really, really good compared to some of the older cloaks we've gotten. Comes with a lot of accessories. It comes with his lightsaber, Lola, a few accessories for Lola, and his blaster. So, all that with the soft goods cloak included. This guy is overall an amazing figure, and I highly recommend picking him up if you can, because he is awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll be definitely doing more Kenobi reviews in the future. So I'll pin those videos in the card right now if you do want to check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.